Okay, everyone, so I have a new layout for you today where I am going to be scrapping these 3 pictures of my dogs and I in the summer of 2024, just as a little summer playtime theme. That's probably what the title will be of it. So yeah, I'm just going to walk you through these, and I'm probably gonna do my in stack minis, and then also do some in stack square for this photo. So I'm just gonna print those out real quick and I'll be back. Okay, so I was finally able to get my square to connect. It's taken a while for my mini to connect, so I just went ahead and print out the square one for right now. And then I will come back with hopefully the minis. Okay, while I wait to figure out if the Instax mini will want to connect or not, I'm actually gonna go look through my cards here because I think I have some that kind of have like a summertime theme to them. So here's all my cards here, so I'm gonna go look through them real quick and see what I can find that would work for this summertime theme. I kind of actually like this lollipop one. Maybe I'll use that. I don't know. All right, so I'm just gonna flip through all these and look through them and pull aside what I think might work for this layout, as well as maybe some larger cards too. Okay, so I found some stuff that had summer in it that could go with the photos and what I liked, but I'm really not feeling these color combinations, just the stuff. So I then found all these black and white cards, and I thought that would be cool. And then maybe having a pop of color like this yellow orange, and maybe adding some pink to that. So yellow, orange, and pink. So I think that's the way I'm gonna go. I may have some embellishments and stuff that have summer stuff on it, but I'm not 100% sure. And I don't know. I just don't feel like going through it all, and I'll see what happens. So yeah, I'm not gonna use this stuff. So I'll put those to the side, and we're gonna go from here and see if we can build this. My Instax mini is still charging, so obviously I can't print out my other photos, so we'll just kind of go based on how things are. So I'm gonna kind of figure out where I want to lay these down. I do know I pulled out my punches, because I thought about kind of like, you know, on the last layout that I did where I had the stars kind of connecting, I kind of want to do the same thing maybe here with circles. And I do want to add maybe some stitching to these, to this. So what I'm thinking is that it's kind of coming to me now. I'm gonna have these cards have little circles, maybe in these colors of yellow and orange and pink and yellow, and then have them on here. And then I'm gonna kind of maybe distress some of it and then use stitching like across the punches. So those are my ideas. Well, let's see how that gets executed. Cool. Now I just need to find some colors that match these to punch. And first I'm gonna look through my scraps to see what I got. Kind of match it. If I have anything. That orange right there would be, that one's perfect. It's the same, yeah, it's the same, okay. I really don't want the gold, but this pink would work. Let's see if I can find some, okay. I can use that one better. Let's see if I can find some yellow in here. Oh, maybe will it work with that? No. This is just straight up yellow, yellow. Kind of reform that I missed straight up yellow. I mean, this kind of works. I like that one, kind of works. I think I'll use that one. Okay. I found what I want. Now we're just going to whole bunch. I don't know if I want to use the two. Maybe I can use it in one of some of these ones. Okay. So I've sewed all the pieces. Yeah, I have lots of string that I'm gonna trim off. But one thing I do like to do when I do sew, because I don't do back stitching to keep it in its paper, I like to put a little bit of washi tape over it so that it will stay a little bit better. So I'm gonna just put some washi tape over the stitches on the back side, just to kind of keep them there, and trim all the little string off to smaller. I'm gonna keep it, but just to make it a little bit shorter, the string. So okay, so I found these DIY thickers. Brie, they're like fabric ones that you could like change if you wanted to. But I forgot how those, that's what they were called, Mr. Huey's color. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep it a summer playtime. But hopefully I have all the letters I need. Let's see, SU, oh, MM. I don't have any E's. No. I don't have any E's. Okay. We're gonna have to get creative now. Okay, maybe it's not gonna be summer playtime. I need Isaiah to help me. So I put it in there. Oh. Here's the letters I have. What can the title be? Because so summer playtime's not gonna work unless I do these. I just don't feel like. Splish splash, no. I guess pull days. Pull day. I'll just call it pull day. Pull days, or it's gonna be. Do I have enough O's? Early. Well, this pin's dead. I just want to write it, draft it out. summer days get hot. Play. Where is that pen out that I like to use? Is it this one? Okay, there we go. Page complete. So yeah, I really liked how it turned out. I think the black and white with the pops of color really make this layout come out. So there's another layout. I have another layout that I completed just halfway through my 2024 album. Hopefully I get chances to work on it some more. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a great one.